How's it guys? Sean Sosa here of Sean Sosa Photography. I'm an Eswatini based photographer and I've been doing photography for the past 3.5 years in Eswatini, and I've been around to South Africa and Mozambique to try, get my name out there in terms of photography. Well, thing is, we are all different. That's, if I must put it like that, because some of us still live with our parents, some people are married, some people have kids. So I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for us who still live with our parents. I feel like our talents have actually taken us out from our parents' wing. Like we don't bother our parents now for money for this, money for that. We can basically fend for ourselves, if I must say. Because back in high school, to go out on a Saturday to Gables or to wherever, I'd need to first make a plan on how to ask my mom. Then when I started photography, that stopped, Not completely stopped, but it stopped to a certain extent, There's some things that I don't need to ask her for now, which I can provide for myself. Like I can buy myself a pair of sneakers that I saw today. I can buy myself a pair of jeans that I saw today. But if I didn't live with her, I don't think it would sustain me right now, because we're still growing, I don't think it would sustain me. I'd go hungry. Well, I feel like it depends on your clientele. Some people are busier than others, There's some people who've been in the game longer than we have been. We're the new kids on the block in terms of like the older photographers, Those that shoot billboards and corporate companies and all that. Like, we're the new kids on the block to them. So we still have a lot of work to do, but I feel like they have stuck at it and gotten to a point where it can sustain them. But we still need to grow. And, we still have a lot of growing to do.
I believe that people like you need to be known and need to hear your plea, because I would say, as much as we blame the people, as you say, because people might say, why you charge so high for a painting? They don't understand how much cost you go through just for a painting. Understand? I would like to believe that it's the system itself and how they pictured your career. So I want you to tell us how art is important to you.
Ungayidrawa i-circle, uyidrawe i-triangle, uyidrawe ibhasi mhlawumbe, but angeke uzomdrawela omunye umuntu, wena kunguwe. Kwananathi nje masidraw umuntu siyafoma, asithathe ilanga linye, asithathe i-hour linye, sithathe ama-hours nemalanga kuze lo muntu aphume into perfection, kube ngilo muntu lomdrawile. Otherwise washesha wadraw into yakho batambita ngalo munye umuntu, bambonge nganzima nzawa kaSongonyana. Hi, my name is Wandile Songonyane and I'm Paradise. That's the middle name that I use as my art name. I came from Lutse, but the place I was born is Soto, at Shiselweni. I don't work anywhere. My life is art. Everything I do is art. I make money with art. It's everything to me. The art gave me challenge in your home. The thing when you can't I used to draw with my brother. Badlal before lokwana lokwasa devanetildo nemapasi nasesikolweni the same thing. Then one of my friends esikolweni besa grade 5 abethanda draw ama-dragon balls then ngamkopela the way adraw ngakhona draw lama-Popeye then ngaqala draw lapho nebangani bami sebathi so that's how it started. Ngakhula wangiyekelisa make mangifika form 1 wathi kuyangifeyilisa ngakuyekela then mangifika form 4 ngaqalela phasi la ngaqala khona. That was my passion. Then mangiceda sikolo there was nothing to do. 2011 then ngathola lomnye umngane nami labathi ngane sombethe abekwati ukudraw and uphila ngale art sahlangana ebholeni mina naye. That's how it started. Wangifundisa everything. I can describe art in many ways. Art is something, it's a creativity. It's a room of creativity. Or a space whereby you imagine the world in a different way. Or you do what the world looks like. And then, so in fact, art is not like, it's not like a hard thing to do. It's an easy thing to do. Anything you do is art. Any drawing you do is art. So art is anything that you can do with your hands. You don't have to be qualified to do art. Art is what you do with your creativity. It's a creativity. Yeah, the world of creativity.
I see. So, how can you describe the art, what you do, to someone who doesn't know? Because there's different arts, you know. And what are we talking about today? Specifically about you. What art do you do?
The art lengiyendako mina yi-painting. Not because i-painting ngiyona ngikhona yini, kepha ngachuza yona ngoba ngiyithanda. Ngiyengijabule mangiceda kwenta i-painting kakhulu i-portrait emuntu. Sengimbona ukuthi uphelele nangivelele ngimdraw.
I feel like it's our fellow Swazi people who are so caught up in saving money more than appreciating art, you know? Like, for instance, 80 or 70% of people that attend bushfire are foreigners. Why is that? You know? Swazi people are so, I don't know how to put it, but they don't appreciate the art. Like, they'd rather be in the parking lot at bushfire chilling than to actually go and explore like what's happening. And imagine for your own country to have such a big event and you're not supporting it. And then also for us photographers, most people that support us are not very narrow-minded. They know the purpose. They know pictures last an entire lifetime. So if you're gonna pay a minimum charge for something that will last a lifetime, don't you think it's worth it? Like, you know, like memories are forever. I always tell people this. Like when they complain that, no, putti, no, putti, I can't, utulile putti. And I'm like, okay, so you'd rather have your memories uncaptured and you'll just remember them in your head. Because, you know, it's like when you look through a photo album, when you look at a picture, it takes you back to that moment if you were there. Or if you're someone that wasn't there, you look at the picture and you imagine yourself being there. So pictures tell a story basically. And we all have our own interpretation. But I feel like, yeah, it's the people killing the market. It's the people, nothing else.
The reason why I decided to talk about art and do this research and find a lot of talented people like you and ask them about this is because I feel like you guys, you don't get as much as you get recognition, I might say, but you're not getting a financial support. To whereas from a situation where you come from, can be a homestead of extended family, and probably they depend on you because you're the only man who's working towards it. How does it feel knowing that you have art but you don't get that financial support?
Okay, that's the most thing that always hurts me. It hurts me the most. And I even feel like I could leave Swaziland, go to other countries. Maybe in other countries there's the same situation, I don't know. But vele i-support ngiyona sikhala ngayo kakhulu. Kude i-support and noma uthi uyamcharge umuntu uva ngazuthi umcharge kakhulu, and you are forced ukuthi ubuye phansi ucharge uthi undercharge kwawena. Because umuntu wathi 1,000, it's like somkhamini. Angeke aze akuvume lokhu, vele ukuncenga ukuthi ubuye phansi, and now just because ukude imali we have to live, yabona. Bese so manje uyazama. Maybe it's because kuholwa kancane kangona angathi, or maybe ngingako ngibona ngazuthi angihambe to other countries lapho khona mhlawumbe isalary iqala ku-4,000, mhlawumbe support ikhona ngathi
Bill, because as you know, you're a talented guy and you're not getting what you deserve, because art in some other countries, as you say, I believe that it's more appreciated and it's more financially supportive to your career. And I don't know, but you'll correct me if I'm wrong. I think the problem with our country is that they feel like having to be in a particular field. For example, a doctor or a lawyer is more meaningful than being an artist, as you say. I don't know if that's the problem. What do you think is the problem when it comes to not getting the financial support?
That's the case, you know, we've got parents, and these parents know that we do this thing, and they say that we are the best, but they can never, and they will never support you from what you do. They want you to see you in a soldier's uniform. They'll be much happier. Because, I don't know, maybe it's the oldest belief that if you're a soldier, you've got money. Then ngivumelana nawe, but appreciate the way kwamele bas appreciate ngakhona.
Basically, like there's a lot I do to, get rid of these problems. Like, keep on raising awareness about why artists are so special. Because an average person wouldn't think of the stuff a painter would, We're all different. There's musicians, there's painters, there's photographers, there's videographers. We're all artists, we're all creative. And the stuff that we think about when we're alone, it's not basic stuff. You don't just think of it. It's not rocket science, fine, but if I challenged you as an average person to do what we do, would you be able to do it? So I feel like I'll keep on raising awareness about how much artists are underrated, and we need to be open-minded when it comes to art. Okay, like I always try to be different from what everyone else is doing in terms of shoots, in terms of what I post, in terms of my character. I try to be different, because if you're an artist, I feel like your character counts. Because some people would love your work, but they don't like your attitude, so they'll go with someone else. Some people, your character counts as a person. Like, I feel like as artists, we need to work on our characters more than anything, because that can make you or break you. Well, my peers, my friends, my mom, my family, like, all these people are successful, and their character traits have helped them, like they grow every day, they experience new things every day. So I feel like they're the ones to look to in terms of helping me grow, because they know me better than anyone else. So I can only look to them to help me with what I need to achieve. thank you, Flex, for having me. I really appreciate this. I had a good talk.